Hi all, Glenn David McLean, stonemason here. Howdy, love ya. Anyways, stars, where are we? Let's get everything out of the way here right away on my first episode. Why can't we see the stars during the day? Hmm, it's a good question. But when we know where the stars are at night, we can get a good idea of where they are during the day, given there's no light pollution. But my problem seeking out the stars since I was a child is that I very rarely get a good glimpse of where they are and where they are. And I throw props out to Stellarium for helping me through this journey and giving me a little bit better perspective on, this is just some way my star chart that I'm working on myself. Kind of figure out a way to shut my eyes anytime during the day and kind of know where the stars are. The coolest thing, though, about Stellarium is you can go back and find out where they were and where the planets were and where the sun was the exact moment you were born. To me, that's pretty cool, and that's the basis of, the root of seeking knowledge and finding truth. And, the truth will set you free, so the scriptures say. And, well, let's try and prove this to be this, to be this, and a beer, with a beer and a smoke, and see what we can find out. So I'm going to go straight into, not quite getting into that thing yet, but into totally showing you who I am based on what I found out. Because I can't see the stars anymore. But I can tell you, I can see this. This is me. This is where I was born, my location, who I am. And it's kind of funny because I'm a Sagittarian. I'm fire. I'm a man. And I'm mutable. I can adjust. And my head's in the clouds. You can see the arrow pointing up there at the top there. That's me. Sagittarian, head in clouds. Ideology. Always wondering what's beyond. And then we go from there, and I located my planets where they were during the day I was born, and I put them in their appropriate constellation. And I gave them their appropriate alchemical symbol of cardinal, mutable, or fixed, or and fire, earth, air, and water. And you can see if you really pay attention to this, I've laid it out. I've kind of put Aquarius as the karma symbol, and I didn't bother putting anything in but earth. We go to earth symbol there by the Capricorn, and we just go around the circle. Earth, water, fire, air, earth, water, fire, air, earth, water, fire, air. And then we go around the circle again. Positive, negative, and so on. And it balances itself out. Pretty cool. And then, of course, we have our cross that we're on. Cardinal, fixed, mutable. Cardinal being the adepts, or the opposite of the adept, I guess. The antithesis to the adept, and the fixed cross being fixed and firm. And that kind of tells me that, I'm mutable, and which I am. I can adapt. I'm fiery. My head's in the clouds. I'm a man, and I'm confused. And yeah, for sure, that's right there. But my planets speak too, and I'm on the Pluto journey, which is cool. That's a good journey to be on. Pluto's going to be up here and finishing his alchemical process very soon in 2020. Lavette will tell you all about that. She's right up there, my sweetie. Anyways, I don't want to bore you with just who I am, but that's how I put my chart together, and I can kind of see myself right there. And, oh, by the way, there's we'll get into that later, how things just kind of pop up. But anyways, I'm into my first Saturn return here, and it'll be 30 years into my life, and then 60 years into my life after the day I was born. And I can kind of have a look at what's going on here, and that's pretty cool. And it works, and it fits the legends, and I'm stoked about it. And I'm looking for a lot of help too, because I'm just getting into it. But what I have learned is over here is that symbols and the subconscious, I believe, speak way louder than words. So the basis of what I'm trying to do here is this is alchemical language. This is a sigil that says gifts are coming, and they are. It's up to you when you want them to come, but this sigil doesn't say gifts are here, but they're coming, and that's root language, alchemical language. The C's down there and the coming could be a K, but think about it, right? Think about how you tone out words and make sounds and put out vibrations, and what your effect can be in this drawn out kind of interpretation of what the stars will look like during the day. It's kind of the message I'm going for right now. Is well, finish it up with this thing here. Let's go to Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens, air, and the earth signs. And the earth was form and void, something went dark there. And the Spirit of God had something to do with the face of the waters. And then in only 2 more verses or sentences, we have light, which is fire. So you're telling me Genesis in the first frickin' 3 sentences is telling us the creation of the world, there was a time or a clicker, which is Saturn, by the way, and we'll get into that later. Heaven, earth, fire, and water are mentioned right there. Cool. That's enough to spark my attention. And then if you just go along, it'll tell you why he put them there. Let there be light in the expanse of the heavens to separate the day from the night, and let there be signs, Aquarius, for seasons, days, and years. Seasons, days, and years are just seconds, minutes, and well, you could look at it seconds or minutes, and you can look at it degrees, second degree, third degree, declinations, navigation. And let them be light, fire, in the expanse of heavens, air, to give light, fire, upon the earth. And then God made two light fires, and great fire, rule the day and the lesser, and rule the night and the stars. In the expanse of the heavens, air, to give fire to the earth, and rule over the day and the night, and separate the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good, and there was an evening, and there was a morning, the fourth day. Well, mourning means to mourn a loss. Evening means to even it out. Darkness cannot exist without light. Light cannot exist without darkness. Day cannot exist without night. Night cannot exist without day. So basically, in the first frickin' 120 words of the Bible, we have earth, wind, air, fire, earth, air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water, earth, air, fire, water, binary, 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 binary. So obviously we have four elements here that are binary, that exist in different states. And that is all from Genesis for today. And bear in mind, gifts are coming. Hopefully somebody will listen to what I'm trying to fucking get into here, so that I can have a normal conversation with a normal person that understands a little bit about how important it is to see the stars during the day. Peace out, brothers.